Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to do something a little bit differently. I wanted to just kind of, talk at the camera, talk at you guys. It's something I haven't done in a while, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys sort of a channel update, kind of, behind the scenes look at, what kind of has been going on in my life, and pertains to the channel and stuff like that, how I've been feeling, because 2021 has been one of the biggest years on my channel. I've been doing YouTube for like 7 years. It's just always been something that I really liked. I started out doing Let's Plays, which who's gonna care about a 13-year-old or however I was at that point, pointing a camera, like camcorder at my laptop and, doing Let's Plays of Binding of Isaac. So, makes sense. Then I started doing Overwatch. Then I was doing gaming, news and then gaming reviews. And then a little bit of Let's Plays, and now a lot of Let's Plays, and still doing the game reviews and stuff like that. But in 2021, we finally, at least from my point of view, I kind of finally started to figure out YouTube a little bit, and I kind of started to understand what I wanted to make that also was what people wanted to watch, because for the last 7 years I've been enjoying what I've been making, but I think we finally got something that is really good, and we've really grown the channel and just this community a lot in 2021. This year was the first year that we had the TimeToGrind Discord server, which is really big. That's growing real big. That's an awesome community on there. This is the first year that we kind of brought back live streaming, and now it's like a huge part of what we're doing, which starting, with 2021, I'm going to be streaming 3 days a week on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays on Twitch, always at 1 p.m. Central, but the Wednesday streams will, be extra long, like a 5-6 hour stream. And, obviously we'll deviate, just like we'll deviate our, from our YouTube, schedule as we need to and stuff like that. But that's kind of the general game plan. But I wanted to just make this video to kind of talk about where I am with my channel, right, and with everything that I'm doing, because I've talked about it before. I like staying real transparent, but I really want to do content creation full time. So it's something that I have been, just working so hard on. The last couple months, I've probably been doing like 50-60 hours a week of work on the YouTube channel and the Twitch and everything that I've been working on, which obviously a big part of that is playing games, which is very fun. But then you also have the, editing aspect, or the little bit of like all the game reviews that I do, and top 10 videos and stuff like that with the, recent, end of the year lists. I, have to coordinate with an editor and pay an editor and stuff like that to do those, which, I absolutely love the editors that I have helping out. They are awesome. But I'm trying to do YouTube full time, right? And that is pretty hard. So I know not a lot of people kind of share financials and stuff like that, but I have always wanted to just be super transparent. So overall, I'm in a place where it's not super expensive to just exist and live. So it's probably like about like $2,000 a month, right? $2,000, to pay my rent, to pay my bills, to do food. That's and a little bit of other spending money. But that's kind of like, the bare minimum. And between the advertisement revenue and the sponsorships I get every now and then, and all the awesome people donating and subscribing to the Twitch channel, or being a member here on YouTube, it depends, and that's kind of the hard part because it's inconsistent, but I probably am making like $600 to $700 a month, which is really awesome. It's awesome that we're gotten to a point like that, but obviously with, needing to just survive in this society, we got to do other things. So for the longest time, I had a 9-to-5 working in, professional studios, running shows and stuff like that, which was really fun, but we quit that like 3 or 4 months ago because it was just job stuff, right? I could complain about a job as much as I want, but then we started doing contracting, so little gigs. I don't talk about this very often, but I'll do some animation or editing work for someone, or I'll go to someone's house and build an entire studio in their house, and then twice a week go run a political show that they want to create or whatever. So we've been doing a little bit of that, but the last 2 months I haven't been doing any contracting work. I've been able to just full on, grind out YouTube videos and, streams and stuff like that. But obviously, savings start to dwindle, and so here in the New Year's, we're gonna have to start going back to doing some of that, and I just want to say, just because, you know, that way, you know, if you guys see a, you know, one less video here or there, or, you know, we have to cancel a stream, hopefully, you know, we're not gonna have to do that, but, you know, I just like staying transparent to letting you guys know what's kind of going on in my world, because I don't know, I like being transparent with you guys. You guys are freaking awesome, and I just, yeah, I gotta loop back into that. Like, thank you guys so much, that I can't even believe that there's people that want to, you know, watch me play video games, and I've had a lot of awesome people, you know, reach out to me and be like, hey, you know, just, you know, turning my brain off and, you know, watching you play these video games and being entertaining or staying positive has really helped with, you know, whatever issue that I'm going through with, you know, currently. And I can't believe how happy that, I mean, that makes me. It's awesome to me that I can, you know, be entertaining or attempt to be entertaining when I'm playing these games and stuff like that. And I've definitely improved, right? Like, I was looking at some of the videos that we were making a year ago, and a year ago is when we kind of finally started to figure it out, right? We started to do more Let's Plays along with the gaming reviews, and from there and there, you know, it's really been 2021 is kind of where we've like sort of figured it out, right? And now that like the goal of becoming a content creator full time, which has always been ever since I was a kid, that's like my one dream or goal that I've ever had. Now that that's getting closer and closer, I just gotta keep grinding it out, you know, keep doing that, you know, so I guess one thing I could say is if there's anyone that you know that would like this channel, right, or like a game that I cover or something like that, definitely feel free to share it out, because that's kind of where we're at, I think, with the channel right now. Is there's still a ton of room for me to improve. Recently, I feel like I've been bumping up my thumbnail quality a lot. You know, been putting my face in the thumbnail more. I've been changing the you know, the border colors, very small things, but I feel like I've been doing a lot to just keep, you know, raising the quality of my content. I know there's a lot of, you know, more room and stuff, and I'm always open to suggestions. But like always, I think we just got to, you know, commit to just keep grinding it out, keep making videos and stuff like that, which I'm definitely fine doing, right? My name is TimeToGrind. You know, I see these other YouTubers, they pop up and they blow up, you know, in like 6 months, and I'm like, man, I've been here for 7 years. But you know what? That consistency is what I want. I want, you know, a community that likes me covering a variety of games, right? I'm always kind of self-conscious. I'm like seeing these other content creators, and, you know, they'll play one game for 2 weeks straight, make 30 episodes of it, and then move on to the next game. And I'm like, well, crap, you know, I've only made 3 or 4 episodes of that game in this last like year, or not year, you know, certain period of time. And I'm like, man, like, are people okay having the variety of, you know, content on my channel? That's always a big thing I've been worried about, which obviously, you know, appreciate your guys' feedback. Any feedback you guys have, anything you guys want to tell me in the comments down below, obviously I'll be reading all of them and trying to respond to as many as I can, if not all of them. But I like the variety that we have on this channel. I like just being able to shuffle through like 8 different, you know, games that we're doing Let's Plays of, you know, every now and then going back to some of these old games, you know, doing all these live streams where, you know, sometimes, like right now, we're just playing through Hollow Knight, not even very popular on my channel, but I don't care. It's fun to once a week stream Hollow Knight, turn it into 2 videos, and it's kind of nice to do stuff like that. It's awesome to have the variety on this channel. That way, if you're a fan of, say, something like rounds, there will always be rounds. Or if you're a fan of one of these smaller indie games like Void Tyrant, I'm gonna try to have a Void Tyrant video at least like every 2 weeks, you know, right now as of recording this video. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, you know, as I'm getting closer and closer to having that be my goal, of, you know, being a content creator full time, which, you know, that's why I really appreciate you guys. Even, I mean, if you're still watching, I mean, we're like, what, 9 minutes in me just talking to the camera. So if you're still listening to at this point, like, I mean, I can't tell you guys how much that means to me. I mean, that means that you are such a fan of the channel, you'd be willing to sit here, just me rambling and ranting onto a camera for, you know, 9 minutes, and that means the world to me. But, you know, as we're growing, I am starting to just like try to do more and more stuff, right? Like, now that the goal of being a content creator is more obtainable, I'm now like thinking bigger and stuff like that. That's why I'm trying to do cool, quirky things like the Neon Apes podcast, which I've had a ton of people ask me like, hey, you know, I want to see you do something more outside of video games, which video games will always be a part of this channel. I'm the biggest nerd ever, so don't ever expect that to go away. But that's why I'm just trying to do cool things. So like that Neon Apes podcast, so much fun. I have been putting my just soul into that, honestly. So much time and effort into it. You know, we've been doing it for like 2-3 years with a couple hiatuses, but with season 2 in our new studio in my apartment, with a good gear and stuff like that, we finally figured out, you know, kind of where a good way to do the podcast. I think it's very, very entertaining, and you know, just very good. I'm proud to say, I'm proud about it now versus in the past, you know, there was, you know, we were growing, there's still room to grow, but I'm very proud of that podcast. So, you know, definitely check that out, you know, on YouTube or any other, you know, podcast platform. But, man, 2022 is going to be freaking crazy. You know, I really think that if I just keep grinding it out, I think by the end of 2022, we could be doing YouTube and Twitch full time. I really think so. So I'm going to be constantly grinding out videos. I'm now going to be streaming 3 days a week. You know, there might be some slight interruptions and stuff like that because, you know, contracting calls while I'm buying myself time to do this full time. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just, you know, behind the scenes, you know, when as it pertains to the, you know, channel and stuff like that. You know, just in life in general, I've been vibing. As well, so you know, that's always good. You know, the pandemic and stuff is you know, not fun. As I'm recording this, I was supposed to go to a cool family trip that I was looking forward to, just to, you know, a city 2-3 hours away to go you know, visit my mom's side of the family, and my grandparents came and gave us all COVID, or got COVID, probably gave it to us, so that's why I'm like a little under the weather. I'm getting tested and stuff, but either way, that's happening to everyone, right? So I just, you know, as 2021 is ending and 2022 is starting, you know, it's been so long, especially, you know, the pandemic and stuff like that. You know, I really hope you guys are all doing well, and whether, you know, you use my channel as an escape from all of this stupid stuff that's going on in the world right now, you know, or whatever, I really appreciate you guys, and I'm glad that I can be a part of your guys' lives and days and stuff like that. It means a lot to me, and every single one of you guys watching this, you know, you mean the world to me. This has always been my dream. This has always been my goal, and it's surreal that like we're getting real close to it, right? So I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be, but just know that you guys are freaking awesome. 2022 is going to be an incredible year, not only for the channel, but hopefully for us all as well. And you know, I look forward to seeing you guys in future streams. You know, I love commenting, you know, interacting with you guys in the comments of, you know, the YouTube videos. I love interacting with you guys on my Discord server. Yeah, so look forward to some awesome stuff in 2022. It was great to, you know, kind of just have a little update video, you know, let you guys know what's been going on in my mind and in my world. Yeah, I hope you guys have a really good 2022. And with that, see you guys all next time.